I thought that since I had my gear out to show you my 2023 favorite running gear, which I forgot my buff, that I like to wear buffs. I had a video on buffs. That's one of my favorites too. I'll show you how I set up my Salomon women's hydration vest, because some people might have questions about that. This is an older version, which I like how the pockets are set up better in this older version, but you probably can't get any more. But I'll just show you how I set up my hydration vests in case you're curious how they work. What I like about hydration vests is that you can drink water whenever you're thirsty. You don't have to wait for somebody else. You don't have to wait for an aid station. You don't have to wait till find it somewhere along the road. I always have water. I don't have to worry about that. I sip it whenever I'm just a little thirsty. I just take little sips along the way, and I am always well hydrated and don't have to worry about that. I wear them to races. I wear them for training runs. I wear it all for all my runs. Speed runs even, which I probably shouldn't because it's a little heavy and cumbersome for a speed workout, but I like to make sure I have water. So I also carry a lot emergency stuff, extra money you'll see. I have poop bags for my dog. I'll show you all the stuff I carry with me. So this is an older version, Women's Salomon Hydration 8 pack. I think this is the first version. I have the newer version, but I like the pockets on this better, but I don't think you can get this anymore, but I'll just show you how I set it up. So this is the old Women's Salomon 8. What I like about the women's version is they cut it higher now, so it hits kind of better. They make the pockets and the pocket flask built to go over women's breasts, so they made a little bit of adjustments for women bodies, which I find it very comfortable. So what I do is I like hydration pack in my back, but more than front bottles. Front bottles for me are too heavy front wise. I have a big chest, so it's just annoying to me to have more in the front. So I like carrying water on my back. These allow you to do that. Some versions of vests do not allow a back pack in back. So if you want a hydration pack in your back, you got to make sure the vest allows that, because sometimes they don't allow it anymore. This pack has space for a hydration pack in back. It has this open part back here, and it came with a sleeve for the bladder, I believe, insulated bladder sleeve, and then I put in a 1.5 liter Salomon bladder that I had previously with a hose. And then I had to YouTube how to get the hose through the bottom, inside, through a hole inside the material, up through the back, and then it goes up behind the arm and then over the top. So I'll show you how that works in a minute. It also has the 8 size, has this zipper back. And what I put back there is emergency first aid. So I have this race kit. I should take this out for today. I don't need my second. I decided to, I've done this all kinds of ways, and lately I have done it this way. I put them into separate Ziploc bags because this pack is not waterproof, and divided things up a bit and organized them a bit so that it's easier. So this first little kit I'll use today is my race first aid kit. So let me put on my glasses and see what. So I put race kit on there. So what I have in here is, I'm not going to take it all out because I organized it, but Band-Aids. I have Band-Aids. I have a little first aid kit that I put in a snack Ziploc bag, vertical snap Ziploc bag. I emptied the contents of a little travel first aid kit and put that in there, as well as I have a snack bag, which I got these Ziploc snack bags that are perfect, of extra Band-Aids. Because sometimes I'm on a run, I fall down or I get a blister. I have wet ones in case I need that. I have my doggy's emergency anti-seizure medication, all wrapped up in a Ziploc. Keep it waterproof. I have extra moleskin cut up in case I get blisters. I have emergency Benadryl for my dog in case she gets into something, eats something, causes an allergy. So I have that. I have it all. Everything is all Ziploc because it's very wet here. It rains a lot. So I decided to put that emergency items, the bare necessities, all in one. And this would be like a race kit, like a course close to home that I can always get other items in an emergency if I need them. I'll show you that. But so this is the bare necessities first aid kit, race kit. I have another Ziploc with some other bare necessities, which are toilet seat covers, that I have spare toilet seat cover, paper covers that you put on top of the toilet seat. And spare masks for COVID, also in a Ziploc. So these are reachable in case I go somewhere that I need these things, and again in a Ziploc. So I'll take the air out of that, squeeze the air out, put that back. I have a wallet with my name and address and some extra cash and an extra old out-of-date license, and I think even an out-of-date first health insurance card. So this is my emergency wallet and money in a Ziploc. I have some Kleenex in a Ziploc. I have an emergency blanket in a Ziploc. You never know. So I don't need this today either. Where I'm going for my race is local. So I will just put in my emergency race kit, my small race kit, my emergency Kleenex kind of, and my wallet. This is my running wallet, just in case. Oh, and I don't think I need my, well, I'll take my toilet seat covers and COVID mask just in case. So I'll put that all in this zip compartment for today. Now, it's a zip compartment. That's what's in my zip compartment. I try to center it in the back of my back area so that it's evenly when I run. Try to center that out. And then if I have clothes or something that to come off during the race, I can get someone to stuff it in here. There's an extra compartment in front of the hydration pack that you can stuff clothes and all kinds of stuff back there that go all the way to the bottom. I can't do it while I'm running because I have short arms, but I can get somebody else to stuff something. And you got to stuff it all the way down the bottom, or sometimes it comes out. So there's extra compartment in there. Okay, so then I put my arm through, put the hose back here around my arm, and I put it on like this. And then it has, let's see, get the light on here. Is that good light? It has, it's hard color to see because it's dark, but really nice. This version has very nice elastic closures. So these are very, very nice and elastic and easy to use. So it has this elastic, they're adjustable here with this toggle. So this one, you can also move your clips closure and move it into positions that are comfortable. I moved mine the other day. They have these extra little loops, and you can put the closures onto different loops to make it comfortable for you. So there's a bottom loop of elastic, and there's a top loop of elastic. They're all one piece by this toggle that can loosen or tighten. So I put that there, and I put this one up on top here. It takes a while to get used to, and it clicks on there in this. They improved this system. So you can make it tighter or looser by this toggle here. But they've improved this closure system. Each time they kind of change it a little. Now it's a lot easier to use in the very first version of this vest that I have. Many versions of this vest. And this is the most user friendly so far because it's easier to click in. It's easier if you can move it around. This elastic is super comfortable and super stretchy, which really helps me. So that's, now it's on. There's my hydration pack and my emergency equipment in there. Okay, now I take, you thread the hose through one of these built-on loops, and whatever's comfortable. So I put it in the middle one, and then I move it, and then I drape it around here and put it through the middle one here. So it comes out, and I use it like that. Now I have put on extra elastic at times to hold the hose down more flatly. I have like elastic I've gotten from Joann Fabric, and I've made these little kind of belts. I have one on this side. I think I have one on this side too, because there's nothing to really hold this in very well. So sometimes I make my own elastic loops. I should have one here, but maybe it has come off over the years. Yeah, I have to put a new one on there because this one came off. But now I kind of got it so it stays there pretty well. But I tend to put an extra elastic around there, all around, and then tie a little knot, and then so I can put this in and out so it doesn't flop around. So you bite gently and sip at the same time. And this does have an on-off toggle thing that you can turn on or off. But if it's working correctly, and even in the on position, it shouldn't drip. Sometimes over time they break, but you could buy a new one and replace it, which this is a replacement. Bite, it's called. So then what I do is my cell phone, I put in this top pocket that they made for water bottles, but you can put anything in them. So I put my cell phone in this one. This has a little extra garbage bag for like goo containers, or it has a little garbage bag that's attached. Let's see. Let me get a couple things here. Oops. Well, and then what I do is I get paper towel and I fold it. I put one in here above on top of my cell phone. I put another one in here in this top pocket. In this bottom pocket, I have poop bags for my dog. This is my dog container. Water, a foldable water bowl for my dog. I have doggy treats. I have extra doggy Benadryl for emergencies in a little container. And a Ziploc. This is my doggy pocket. So it's got poopy bags and a water bowl in case she needs it. And if I take off coats of her while she's running too, I stuff them in there. And in here, in this bottom, I put my goos. I usually carry about 3 goos. Sometimes I want one before a race, sometimes after a race, sometimes during a training run. Depends how long I'm out, but I usually have 3 in there. And you can put whatever you want in these pockets. If I have directions for a running direction, I fold it up and I put it in a top pocket so I can just reach it during a run and see where I'm at or where the route is supposed to go. Sometimes there are side pockets. Oh, in this old version, there's side pockets here, but they're really hard to open and close, and the little thing rubs against my arm, so I taped it with first aid tape. There's pockets on both sides. I mean, little zippers. I gotta put this one first aid tape. And I might have like a chapstick in there or something, but I can't reach it and I can't open and close during a race very well. They're really hard to, oh, I did. See, now I opened it, but now I won't be able to close it until I take it off. So during a race, or a training run, I stuff all kinds of stuff in here. So even while I have things full now, if I start with a cap, I can stuff it in here during a run. If I have gloves, I can stuff them in here. Even my visor cap, if I'm too hot during a run, I could stuff it in here. Usually it's maybe I can stuff it in here. I have car keys, which I have a special trick for, but I don't have my keys on me right now. But there's this built-in, there's a lot of built-in stuff in these, and one of this is for running poles. You can attach running poles all through this, but I use this, and I have a clip on my car keys. I clip it on here to keep it from falling out, and I stuff it in here for as I run. Everything needs to be clipped in that's important, or zipped in, because if I bend over to tie a shoe or help my dog, things can fall out. So anything you want secure, I mean, the cell phone stays pretty well if I put it in here and cover it up. These are pretty good for not falling out, but money, wallet, keys, you got to secure. So I make this into a key ring holder, sort of, and I clip it on there. Okay, other things. This is my long run, being away from home, or trail run pack. Long runs or trail run. And in here I have a little emergency little towel that, I don't know, it's in a little round shape here that comes out. I have mosquito wipes. I have poison ivy wipes. I have extra first aid tape. I have extra first aid kit that even has pliers, safety pins. I have more. Oh, I have extra anti-seizure pills for Ginger in case I'm stuck somewhere and she doesn't have her medication. There's first aid tape. There's more moleskin in here. Moleskin. I have an extra more wipes. I have more Band-Aids. I have a whole extra first aid kit also put in here. Here's also tape and a little first aid kit stuff. Just in case something really goes wrong. Here's extra moleskin that I have cut up a little bit in case I get blisters. So if I'm out somewhere and shit goes really wrong, like, at least I have some emergency equipment for me or my dog. So it's just more first aid stuff than in my other first aid kit. For if I'm out on a trail. I mean, there's, this is the little emergency towel that I bought off Amazon, a little pack of these. In case something happens out there. So this all is a little extra for extra needs for like if I'm in a trail run or something really long. So that I put in also, but I won't need this today. And then I have an emergency blanket. Salomon vests used to come with these. I don't think they do anymore. But this would be good for when I'm away far from my home, something goes wrong. So I'll keep that for another day. Also, Salomon always comes with little emergency whistles. Now the whistles are up here, and I put on, I think, a better one also, because they come with it. They used to have good ones. Now they have cheap ones. So I attach things with these little extra key rings that you buy at a key ring store or in the key section of your hardware store. You can get these key rings. I get the stainless steel in different sizes, and I can put them on the loops in different areas of my pack and add with Joann fabric strings or elastics to them. This one came with an old pack. This is an emergency whistle, a good Salomon emergency whistle with an old pack. So I put that one on this because maybe this is the one that came with it. Anyway, I attached it with a loop system for better access. And I will go get my key and show you. Let me take this off. Thread it through here. Oops. Right back. So, this is my car keys system. By the way, I have a huge cell phone. Like, this is a Samsung, no, a Motorola, I don't know. It's an Ultra something. I don't know what it is, but it's very big. Samsung. I don't know. It's really big. And it does fit in this pocket here. So it's hard to find pockets that fit these huge phones, but this one fits right here. So I keep it here. And it also balances out with how I wear everything for weight distribution. Okay, and then my car keys. So these are my house keys and my car keys. So I split them up onto this handy dandy ring where you push this, you open it. So this one I leave in my car where I can find it. This is my house keys, so it's not all that heavy. This is my, see, the problem with car keys these days, they have these huge, heavy thingy fobs. So I keep this on its own away from my house keys because I won't need my house keys on my run, but I will need my car key to get back in my car. And I put this actually really heavy extra clip on. And then this is an emergency alarm that you pull here, and it sounds really loud in case somebody is attacking me or something. It's an emergency alarm, personal emergency alarm. So what I do is I take this meant for poles and I put this clip on there, and then I just put it into this bottom with my glue pack, and it stays there, and then it won't fall off and get lost. I mean, it can slip out, which is why I have it all clipped on securely. But it's also somewhere where I know it is. It's easy to get to. It works for me. And there's still room in there for my hat and other things. I mean, these pockets hold a ton. So I will end this video with these really hold a ton. The new version are a little different size, and I'm a little bummed because my pocket situation would change because it's not as accessible. I have everything fitting just right. The new version has like taller pockets, and I can't get in them as easy for all my cool stuff that I have just real easy. If I need a goo, it's easy to get to. If I need a towel for my nose, it's easy to get to. These are for sweat and my nose running, which have sweat and nose run throughout a run. If I need something quick, these combination of a tall pockets and a little shorter pockets work for me because I can get stuff quickly. So what I like about the Salomon vest is that they're super comfortable. They fit snug. They're like wearing a shirt, kind of. I mean, they're that soft and comfy. And these versions hold a lot. So that was a long video. Hope that was helpful. If you have questions, right below. Okay. Bye.